Pure Vibes Radio.
This is Ruth and Brown, and you're listening to DJ Red Lion. Stay right there.
Top of top music, top of top sound. We wear the musical crown. Nothing and no one can put us down. Our featured artist tonight, the artist in the spotlight shining so bright, is the artist known as Prince Kush. Yes. Remember, Oh Carolina, ba-da-dum. You remember the tune there? Yes. Well, his foreparents, grandparents, and thing was in that band called the Folks Brothers, right? And he is definitely from the same lineage. And he has that tune come out and go so. Prince Kush, go on, pick up yourself.
No
won't be long now.
Can change what's going on. Whoa, whoa, hey, oh. Whoa, so much going on. Yeah, all eyes can see is war and crime on earth. In these times, we see broken dreams, shattered vision, poverty and suffering taking over the land. Hey, hey, no man can change what's going on in earth. It's only Jah alone, Jah alone, yeah. No man can change what's going on in earth. It's only Jah alone. Men build their systems fading. We build them bridges. Babylon a raise up.
Greetings and blessing goes out to Angie G, Lloydie, Moody Nash,
Even until this day,
Sharon Bentley, Sister P, DJ Spiceman.
change what's going on in earth.
This is the artist in the spotlight.
Jah alone. No man can change what's going on in earth. It's only Jah alone.
No man can change
Jah alone.
what's going on earth. Only Jah alone.
It's war and crime.
Artist in the spotlight tonight, Prince Kush.
In these times, we see broken dreams, shattered visions, poverty and suffering taking over the land. Hey, hey, no man can change what's going on in earth. It's only Jah alone, Jah alone. No man can change what's going on in earth. It's only Jah alone. Yeah, Jah alone. Men build their systems failing. We build them bridges. Babylon raise up wall. And mama work hard. Papa work hard. Even until this day, our children can find a better way. No man can change what's going on in earth. It's only Jah alone. Jah alone, yeah. No man can change what's going on in earth. It's only Jah alone. Yeah, Jah alone. Oh, speak the truth, speak it ever, 'cause it what it will. Yeah, we speak the truth, speak it ever, 'cause it what it will. Yeah, no man can change what's going on in earth. It's only Jah alone. Jah alone, yeah. No man can change what's going on in earth. It's only Jah alone. Yeah, Jah alone.
Beautiful piece of music by the artist in the spotlight tonight. You know, artist goes by the name of Prince Kush. Yes, no man can change. What a vibe, what a tune. And I'm telling you, we're looking forward to reasoning with this brother of mine. Yes, trust me. PureVibesRadio.org. Manners, love, and respect goes out to each and everyone tuning in. Yeah, big things are going on right here on Pure Vibes Radio. Don't watch nothing. You're so nice, man. And he says, you know, when you look around the world, there's a whole heap of killing. There's a whole heap of killing in the USA and straight across JA. The world gone mad with this killing thing now, you know. So we have to stop the killing. And he's putting out his message. Killing have to stop.
Be a better, better, be a better, better, you better, 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 you better.
In a dubwise style. Greetings, Moody. Bless up yourself, star. Mix Master Moody Nash in the place. Stop, and we know that, right? Teach the youths to respect one another. Teach the children to love one another. As we go older, we must love and honor the Holy Father, the Almighty Head Creator of heaven and earth.
Killing has to stop.
Has to stop.
Killing has to stop.
Play on, play.
Easy juggling all the way, I'm telling you.
Killing has to stop.
Pure Vibes Radio.
Killing has to stop. Children want. Red Lion.
He's still working as we speak. Working in the background, getting his new ventures together.
Set a great example. Can you see it? Lead them in the right way.
Yes, man, and I'm telling you. All right. In the meantime, We're not done with the thing yet, you know. Pure Vibes Radio.
Bells will be ringing.
Now this one is round up to be played at the Christmas time, right? It's a Christmas type tune. But you know what? It don't matter if the artist is good and the time of the season is wrong. It shows you the diversity of the artist's talent, right? So I'm going to drop this one same way, right? So listen. Goes simply like this.
Bells will be ringing. The glad, glad news. Oh, what a Christmas.
You listen to the voice.
Have the blues.
You listen to the mix of the music.
My baby's gone. I have no friends to wish me greetings once again.
Are you listening?
Choirs will be singing.
Big tune, you know.
Silent night.
Because when you think about it,
Those Christmas carols by candlelight.
it's a spiritual tune.
Please come on
And
for
its spiritualness
Christmas.
is every day.
Please come home for Christmas. If not for Christmas.
But I know what I'm going to be playing this Christmas. It's an early start, but you know, because the artist is doing his works,
Send salutation.
I'm not going to say me not go play it.
Show.
I'm not going to say it's the wrong season.
Shine above. This is Christmas. Christmas, my dear. The time of year to be with the one you love. So won't you tell me
Beautiful
you
music.
never more wrong? Christmas and New Year's will find you home. There'll be no more sorrow, no grief or pain. 'Cause I'll be happy. It's Christmas once again.
The music that he is involved with, the rhythm tracks that's laid down, and the sound and the quality of the voice.
There'll be no more sorrow, no grief or pain. 'Cause I'll be happy.
Easy Angie G.
Once again, friends and relations send salutations. Sure as the stars shine above. This is Christmas, Christmas, my dear. The time of year to be with the one you love. So won't you tell me you'll never more wrong? Christmas and New Year's will find you home. There'll be no more sorrow, no grief or pain. 'Cause I'll be happy. It's Christmas once again.
Oh my gosh, what a tune. Sweet things are.
Merry
Lord of-
Christmas, everyone.
Yes, man, mess up
Happy New
yourself.
Year.
You see, the quality of the artist is in the music and how he delivers his voice on top of the rhythm. You know, that's what we love. We love to hear music like that, you know, and it makes you feel nice when you hear a nice tune. Good music will live on forever, no matter what city, place you may be. I'm telling you, man, the vibes is nice. We love the vibes, them just like that. Big shout goes out to Davy Hall. Manners and respect on all those who are on the outside tuning in right here, right now. I'm going to squeeze, let me check the time. Yeah, I got time. I'm going to squeeze this one out before I give him a call, right? And simple things. It goes on.
This journey.
That's the name of the tune. Journey, right? Featuring the man called Prince Kush.
This journey, rough journey, still I got to go. Yes, I got to go.
Listen now, people. Mix it up, Red Lion. Mix it up. Yes.
And I can't get over
Watch the ride.
Don't do that. Cause it's special. Special.
I wanna love you in my arms tonight. Let me love you. I wanna hold you in my arms tonight. Let me touch you. I wanna love you in my arms tonight. Oh yeah. Let me love you. Let me love you, sweet lady. I've got a feeling inside. My true feelings I just can't hide. First time I lay my eyes on you, I fell in love. Girl, I fell in love with you, yeah. I wanna love you in my arms tonight. Let me love you. I wanna hold you in my arms tonight.
Music.
Let me touch you. I wanna love you in my arms tonight. Oh yeah. Let me love you. Let me love you, sweet lady. I felt your warm embrace.
Big shout goes out to Kevin Perry.
Inviting presence of the smile on your face. Girl, you warm my heart and make me feel alive. Girl, I feel so good inside.
He called me, said he come, and he said he come. Though I say I don't love him and say me done. And he say everything he can to pull me up.
Featuring the
But we
voice
need
of
to call it,
Sahara.
baby, will it up? I just don't know
Music.
what you take me for. Cause it's a loving that I can't ignore. And it doesn't matter what you do. Cause I am so in love with you. Yeah.
I wanna love you in my arms tonight. Let me love you.
Yes, man, I'm
I
telling
wanna
you.
hold you in my arms tonight.
Big vibes, big
Let me
music.
touch you.
Oh,
I wanna love you in my arms
Easy
tonight.
Sister P, Sharon Bentley,
yeah.
DJ Spiceman, Angie G. Yes, and all the outsiders tuning in. Yo,
Come share your world with me. I'll share my world with you.
I'll share my world with you.
Our love's a beautiful situation. I wanna hold you. I wanna hold you, sweet lady, yeah. I wanna love you in my arms tonight. Let me love you. I wanna hold you in my arms tonight. Let me touch you. I wanna love you in my arms tonight. Oh yeah. Let me love you. Let me love you, sweet lady. I wanna love you in my arms tonight.
music, my son.
Let me love you.
Gonna take it down. Alright? We'll try and get a connection right here, right now. Yes, so keep it locked, don't go anywhere. Yes, Pure Vibes Radio. It's the man himself. Yes. Artist in the spotlight. Known as Prince Kush. Let's try and see what we can get. Well, at least that's a good sound. It's ringing.
Greetings, Aya.
Yes, Mr. Kush, how you doing?
Yes, man, we give thanks, man. It's nice to be with Pure Vibes with and DJ Red Lion today, you know?
Yeah, give thanks, my brother. Give thanks, you know. So you're live on direct right now, live on air. Yes, you know, so big respect goes out to you and the works that you're doing.
Enough respect to everyone out there in England, Germany, whole of Europe, whole of Jamaica,
You
and
don't
America,
know.
you know?
Worldwide
Prince
something.
Kush himself.
Yeah, man, a worldwide something this, you know. Sure.
Yeah, man.
So go and big up yourself. It's good to know that you are on the rise because I know you've been in the business long time, you know, and
Yes.
behind the scenes long time, you know.
Yes.
So let me ask
Yes,
you something. Let me ask you something.
yeah.
How early on did it start out for you?
Well, here what I have an uncle who took me and raised me up in Clarendon, and he owned a band, a
Okay.
gospel band. So every Saturday he had rehearsal, So I was there in the house, there taking the cue with all the musicians and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then further now, when I went to Run Be a Heart that's when I kind of start perform like concert and things like that.
Okay.
And take the music more serious. This song, The Killing of the Stop, the one you just played,
Yeah.
actually I wrote that song in 1992. I was in Harborview in Kingston.
That's a long time ago, man. It sounds fresh, like you
Yeah,
just do it there
yeah, yeah.
gone.
So, so the whole history of it now was I went to mixing lab to see Slide Dunbar. Them time you have to do audition.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
Slide Dunbar, him listen to me and him call over Robbie. And at the time, Robbie listened to me and then just take a cigarette and light and him walk off and then Sly said to me, all right, hold on over there, so I soon come to you. So a little man at the time come to me now. I didn't know who he was. Lee Perry. That's
What?
why he came over to me and him say, man, you have a nice sound. And the greatest thing in music is to have your own sound, but you want me to tell you, the man didn't have a record right now. Because you now do the dancehall thing and rare. But music where I do, I take you to 90, but I go Switzerland. So when I come back, and him give me a card, but I never get to meet up with him.
Right,
So when I
right, right.
finally get the chance now to really do this track the way I want to do it, and we put it out in 2019, I
Killing off
decided
his
to do a
stuff.
dub version
Yes.
because of the encouragement that I got from Lee Scratch Perry at the time,
Jesus. Yeah.
telling me never to give up.
That's right.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then I just want to take this time out to say condolence to Jashaka, and his family.
Yes, man.
The
Yeah.
man put out a great body of work, and
What?
it's have the same wavelength of Lee Perry. You know,
What? Yes. He's worked with all of the greats. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
John Holt, Dennis Brown, Sleepy, also known as what's his name again? Gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Harry
or
Sandy.
Jalov,
Yeah, Jalov and all of the other sound systems them,
Ilawi,
Ilawi
yeah,
Ilawi was the selector.
yeah.
Ilawi was the selector and Brigadier Jerry was the man on the mic.
Yes. I was a little you, but just like you, I follow the music because I just love it.
That's
And
right.
never give up. And never give up on the vision of creating good music and bringing good music to the world. So
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
here I embark on the mission.
But I'm gonna play something, right? I'm gonna
Yeah,
play something right now, and I
yeah,
want you to tell me how the connection go, right? So
yeah.
listen, crowd of people, listen to this.
Yes, I'm big fan of Jamaica. Brothers.
I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm gonna stop it right there because that's already spark the spark, for people's ears to catch fire.
Yeah, yeah, those are my granduncles. So my grandfather, Winston Folks, those are his brothers.
Right. So they
Yeah,
are your
Junior, Micah, John. Yeah, and they were actually musicians for Prince Buster. A lot of people don't know. A lot of music that Prince Buster put out at the time. They
yes.
were the musicians, studio musicians. So when they recorded the song, they went to him and did what is known as poor man copyright. And it kind of became a little sour grape at the time because Prince wanted to claim the rights to the song.
All
And he
right.
went and sold it to Green Sleeve. But then my grandmother had the letter with actually the Queen Father, the stamp on it at the time. He was the king, so him on the stamp. And that was what they used in court and they win the case. Yeah,
Oh,
them,
that's
them,
good. You don't hear of too many successes like that.
yeah. So that's what they made their name with, and they did other tracks,
Because you
out
are the
there.
direct descendant from the Folks brothers.
Yes, those are my granduncle.
See there?
Same.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so and you carry the same name as well.
Yeah, man. We want blood, man.
No,
We
yes.
want blood, man. Rufus Folks is their father, and Rufus had a lot of children,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. And Rufus was actually married to a lady named Catherine Core, who is Cat Core's grand aunt.
Ah, what you say?
Yeah, man. So it's one family, man. I connected to the music in a lot of ways.
Right,
Some
yeah,
can
yeah.
be explained here and some cannot be. Like some's best leave unsaid. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, so where were you actually born? Kingston?
Yeah. So I was born 57 at Franklin Avenue in Kingston. Yeah, right there
Right,
in
yeah.
Franklin Town.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right there in Franklin Town. Around age 3, I went to live with my grandfather in Trelawney.
All right.
Yeah, and he was also a man that was part of a little mentor band. He blew the mouth organ. My
What you
grandfather
say?
blew the mouth organ. Yeah.
That's going back to some time because you
Ye-
don't hear that instrument in the music nowadays.
Yeah. So he was a mouth organ player and he was also a churchman too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, his son now, Dalton Enland, the owner of the gospel band. At around age 11, I went to live with him and his wife in Clarendon, and that's where the music got solidified
Right,
in
so
me.
so you got
Yeah.
inspiration from going to church as well because a lot of
Yes.
artists learn. You were singing in church with your grandparents, them and thing.
Oh yeah, I'm in the junior choir in church. Yes, man, I'm in the junior choir in church.
Uh-huh.
Singing, yeah.
So you're in a long time. You can sing from a long time.
Yes, the foundation. But as you grow, you learn more
True,
because out
true.
there singing in the church is one way. When you get into the studio now to actually get the product right and get
Mm-hmm.
the sound right, you learn new things as you go along. So yeah, I've been developing the skill of singing and writing these songs now over the years. Yeah.
So roughly, how long have you been writing songs?
Well, I've been writing songs, so I would say from around 1989.
Wow.
Yeah, because I have songs that I have written. They have been recorded but not released yet.
All right, I
That was
see.
written around time when I was in high school. You know. Some of them are in the book I would consider as poems that I can actually turn into songs.
See, I understand.
Poetry,
Yeah.
yeah. Because one of my favorite poetry was Nature by H.D. Carberry.
What? What? Me no know
Yeah.
that one. If I have to be brutally honest, me no know that one. There.
Yeah, man. Nature by H.D. Carberry, man. We have need us, summer and winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So tell me about Mr. Barry O'Hare.
So Barry, I was at a concert at the Runaway Bay Heart, and he was the sound engineer there.
You can come to the microphone a little closer.
Yes. So I was at the Runaway Bay Art Academy studying hospitality at the time, and they had a concert to raise money, and for the Kiwanis. They used to keep their meetings, so then they set up for the students to perform, and I went up and performed, and after the show, he came, I went over to him and we was talking, and he said, I have a little studio down in Discovery Bay, so whenever I get a chance, I can stop by,
All
and
right.
then he started to work at Grove, the radio station, IRFM, the studio downstairs, Grove Music.
Yeah.
So by me going up there now, we record a song in a little group called Children of the Kush, but it was never released at the time, But Barry is a good friend of mine, and we stay in touch up until when he passed, Yeah, man.
Man, that's good. That's good. So,
Yeah.
did the name Kush come from that time then?
Well,
When
the
you
name
became a member
Kush,
of the Children of Kush.
the Children of Kush, yes, but it even go further. I got a name from a friend in high school, them call me Kush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We
how
got
did they
name.
come to give you the name the Kush?
Well, the school Edwin Allen that I was attending had an orange walk, you know. So it was summer, you know. In Jamaica we get long summer break.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
went on a cookout over there, you know,
So
and
what?
somebody
All
brought a
right.
little ziggy, and I light it, and it knocked me out. So yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's the
it knocked
real
me out.
thing. That's the real authentic thing, that man.
Yeah, man, it knocked me out, and the orange walk and fall asleep. And me even actually get a whooping there, because them smell it for me when I go home. So yeah, so from that now everybody call me Kush in a school. Kush, 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 Kush.
Right, I
Then
got it
here in
now.
Vegas now, my crown that I wear, my hat. There
Mm-hmm.
was this lady saw me and she said, yeah, yeah, you look like an African prince. And I say, yeah, man, I'm Prince Kush. So
All right. Okay, okay, okay. Yes.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Because going back to that time there in the Children of Kush,
yeah,
the band,
yeah.
there's some big names that was in that band as well.
Well, the name I know you think it's Michael Rose from Black Widow, but it's not. That's Michael Rose, another guy from Discovery Bay, who was a friend of Barrio here also.
Right, but them have the same name.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Them have the same name. And then Michelle Black, she's a cabaret singer now out there in
What are you
Grenada,
saying,
Jamaica
yeah?
still. Yeah,
Mm.
and then Stephen Graham, he's now living in England where you are,
Mm-hmm.
and he's an art videographer right there. He do some
All right.
film. Yeah, yeah, that's what he's doing. He doesn't do music anymore, but we all stay in touch.
Well, that is good. You keep the link, man. That is good,
Yes, 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 yes. And they support me, encourage me in the work that I'm doing here,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
so
mm-hmm.
far. Yeah.
So when you left school then, what was it that you did?
Yeah, so when I left the Runaway Be Art, I got a job at Club Caribbean working in the purchasing department. And then in 1997 I ended up in a car accident.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, yeah, and sadly my friend never make it.
Jesus.
So when I wake up out of the hospital,
Uh-uh.
was about 2 weeks after he was buried. My sister, who's no longer around, she passed away too 1 year after. She said I should come in Kingston and stay with her. So I went and stayed with her in Kingston. And while there, down in Waterhouse, I wasn't too far from King Jammy's and,
Mm-hmm.
kept my thing moving. And eventually I went back to Montego Bay and I got a job at the Ritz-Carlton down there, working in the purchasing department. I was employee of the year.
What,
And then
sir?
I came to the States as part of the trip. And when I went back, my GM said, hey, I'm going to Las Vegas and I'm taking you. So that was 23 years ago. So I came
Mm-mm.
here to Las Vegas to open the Ritz-Carlton Lake Las Vegas. And
Cool.
I've been here ever since.
So Las Vegas is your hometown now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's the journey that took
Mm-hmm.
me, the route that took me here. So I worked for the Ritz-Carlton until around 2010. Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, wow,
yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
wow. So how do you find reggae music in Los Angeles?
Well, reggae is very big out in California.
Uh-huh.
Much, much bigger than it is on the East Coast. I would tell you, they have a lot of festival. Right now, they have the Marlies are going up in Colorado to go
Mm.
play their thing. And they also have shows down in California. You have President Brown out there, who I
Wow.
stay in touch with because I met President Brown through Barrio here.
Okay. Man, a big
Yeah, so we
artist that
stay in, yeah, man, we stay in touch, man,
Another
all the
one long
time.
time in the business.
Yes, yes, foundation artist and a very, very good studio engineer too. A
Mm-mm.
lot, yeah, man, a lot of his work, man, he does his engineering work for himself because he learned from Barry. But talking about them shows out in California, big man, like thing like how you'd have reggae sunsplash and some fest.
Well, that is
Yeah.
good to know. That is good to know that, the people appreciate the music, because we don't want it to fade away, die off, and all them kind of things. And
Yes,
if you have
yes,
the
and
support of the people, then you got to keep them rocking, and the people will always be in awe of what you guys are doing, and
exactly, exactly.
keeping
And when you go
keeping
to those shows, when you go to those shows, it's like you're in Jamaica. To be honest with you, the vibe out there is strong, man.
Yeah, and you
Even
have the
I
weather to
feel
have it outdoors as well, you know. So it's good.
yeah, yeah, man. Ras IQ and a lot of them, Dan Carlos.
But
He
you're
tour
fading
big
away a little
time out
bit.
here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Earl Chin and China Smith and them gone,
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's good because you have the foundation artist them, which gives you a bigger opportunity for
Yes,
your
yes,
music and your vibes to be heard.
yes, yes.
Mm. So in so doing, then what are your plans for this year and next year?
Well, right now we're in the studio mixing the next track coming out. The title of that track coming out, and I also have a tribute to Dennis Brown, which I recorded in 2008, and then I kind of pull back on releasing it until I put out more of my original products.
Right. Okay.
So I have this next track coming out, which is I consider it an anthem for all Africans, all lovers of good reggae music, and
Sounds good.
yeah, man, I'm recording some great material with my producer and some very top musicians.
Uh huh.
The first song you played, Dean Fraser played the saxophone and that, you
What's
know.
yeah?
Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm working with some top musicians and my producer.
Yes, because you already mentioned Sly and Robbie. Now Dean
Yeah,
Fraser. Is there any more that you want to tell us?
yeah. You have Taddy P that plays
Yeah,
bass.
he's a bass man, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's a good friend of mine also. He
The way
plays
you're
bass.
saying,
Yeah,
because we
man.
had an interview with Teddy P, mostly last year or so, maybe the year before that. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You want
Yeah,
great,
man. He's
great
a great
guitarist,
musician. Great
Yes.
musician, and
Mm-hmm.
a young musician known as Noah. He plays a lot of those guitars that you hear in the Killing of a Stop. He's my studio musician that come in and play anything I need for me.
Mm-hmm.
And my producer Ricky Dredd at Broadyard Productions is another great musician. So
Right.
yeah, yeah, we try to get the right sound. If it don't sound good, I'm not bringing it out.
Perfectionist.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it don't sound good, so I've been recording a lot of these music. Have been laid down between 2008, 2009, just laying tracks, and then we go back to them and say, all right, we're gonna release this. So that's my process right now.
I see.
Yeah, yeah,
Because, wow, it sounds like you've been doing this and have the tracks them laid down. You have the music written, yeah, the words them written, everything done, but you
yeah,
haven't
man. Me sit
released it
down for
all.
about four
So,
album. Me sit down on 4 album worth of music, but my way of putting the music out is singles at a time.
yeah.
Because the business is not just trying to put out an album out there. You want to make sure that when you put out the music, people actually listen to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the business has changed, especially with the digital way of putting out music. So I try to make sure that every song that I put out has the right sound, the right feel, the right message.
Yes,
So
man,
that
and
someone can line up with it.
that's right. Like
Yeah.
everything in its own time. So
Yes.
that's right. That's so in order to get all the vibes together, how long does it take to get everybody to get into the studio? Because where do you do your recording? In LA or in JA or where?
No, we do my recording right here in Vegas. We have the studio right here in Vegas. My producer have the studio at Broadyard, Ricky Dredd.
All
And
right.
yeah, yeah. So the process is booking my time going in. Even though he's my house producer, I have to book my time because he's very busy. Book our time and we go in and we'll say, all right, we're gonna lay tracks for this song today. Then I lay out a guide voice,
Mm-hmm.
and then we discuss the sounds that we want and we pull them in. And if we need a drummer, we'll have a drummer out here or one in Jamaica. We'll send down the track and say, all right, we want to play this, you play it and send it back.
I see,
You
I
know?
see, I see. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Yes, the
yeah.
world is a smaller place now, with the electronics and
Yeah,
things
yeah,
like that, and
because
email.
yeah,
Yeah.
even when we did No Man Can Change, Dean did that track down in a studio in Jamaica. Yeah, he
Uh-huh.
played down here and sent it back. So with the
Wow.
stuff, yeah, man,
Mm-hmm.
technology change, So you
Yes.
can be anywhere in the world working.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And speaking of Dean Fraser and that, and that
Yeah.
particular song, no man can change what's going on earth, only Jah, only the Father, earth's rightful ruler.
Yes.
How did that come about? How did you get to write that kind of song?
Where it was 2008, I wrote that song. It was around the time when the Iraq war was going on,
Ah, right. Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
was, yeah, a neighbor of mine lost her son, and the young man went off to war, and he came home in a casket, and some a nice little kid I knew,
Oh, no, no,
and
no.
just thinking about everything at the time, I wrote the song based on based on what happened to him,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I encouraged his mom because it was her only child. And then
What?
we, we,
Gosh.
we, we did, yes, you there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So when we recorded the song, it was done first without saxophone, and then I went in and listened and said, I'm hearing a sax on this.
Mm-hmm.
So Dean come to Vegas from time to time, and we meet up, and me and him and Taras, and we're very very close. So I call him up and say, Dean, want to play? And he say, yeah man, send it down, and we send it down, and him just play it and put the nice vibe that you see him put on it. So I just actually had the video completed, getting ready to release. We're gonna release that on Hulu shortly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was edited in Poland by a lady named Anna Milis.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
go around the world,
yeah. The thing is this. Like I said, I have a process of doing things. So it took us a while to get the film and film the shots that we want, and then we send it off. And she has done a wonderful job. So I've seen some of it here. So
Yeah.
we're getting ready to put out that video, and then I have a mini documentary coming.
What?
Yeah, on the Prince Kush journey. That coming out
Oh,
too.
that's like biography of your journey in the music,
Yes.
but in
I'm
a
putting together
in
some
a film.
visuals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. Yeah, man.
I like
Yeah,
the
man.
sound of that. I like the sound of that.
Yeah. So I have that in the works also. So we
Mm.
have some good things coming out,
You
man.
sound like a real busy brethren.
Yeah,
You
well,
work.
after being around the business for so long, you study it. You have to study the business,
Mm-hmm.
and think of new ways how to market yourself. You
That's
know.
right. So how you getting on with the marketing side of things? Because that is serious business.
Well, my PR lady Jen Cheshire is very handy at that. She's well knowledgeable of the industry, and she does all the work.
Mm.
Thanks to her for putting me in touch with you today also.
Yes, 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 man.
So
She's a
yeah,
hard-working woman indeed.
yeah. So we're looking to open all the doors out there, and the goal is to tour all over the world and bring the music, good music to the people. So yeah,
Right. You mentioned touring, right?
yeah, man.
And that in itself is a blessing, and that is another step on the great journey for Prince Kush. But
Yes.
which place is calling you the most, or you feel that you really, really, really need to go?
Right now, Europe.
Yes.
Yeah, Europe. So the whole beltway from England, Germany, all the way across to Europe and Africa too.
Yes, man. You
I
have to
will not
go.
leave that out because Africa love reggae music, and reggae
What?
music love Africa.
True,
You know.
true. And the way that the Africans are doing their own thing now with the music, with their Afro beats and all them gospel Afro beat style, you know,
Yes,
it's spicing up the world.
yes,
And it's putting
yes,
Africa up there with the Jamaican reggae music artists them and the Jamaican music.
yes,
You
and
know,
it will bring more awareness to the continent of Africa because you know for far too long us as Africans have taken our eyes of what should be the prize. It's building Africa. There's
True, true.
33 countries in Africa. If you think about it, how great would it be for Africa to become the United States of Africa,
Well,
where
this is it.
all the people unite, the system work for everybody, the fighting stop, the resources work for everybody, you know.
I tell you,
I
you
think
see,
the music can bring about that unity.
the music can bring it about, and I'd love to see the United States of Africa because there's many
Yes,
states and many countries, and in the early days, in the years gone by, the colonials, they came
yes,
and raped the land. I'm not even gonna go into
yes,
about the people because the people we all
yes,
know about that from history,
yes.
but the land, even the lithium and all the products
Every
that is
everything
used, even
everything that
even
we're
for
using right now, the
you see.
electric cars,
You beat me to it.
everything that make the battery come out of Africa.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Not just rubies, diamonds, and pearl, but so many other minerals,
yeah.
so many things that the land,
Yeah, man.
the continent
Africa
has.
has a vast amount of wealth, you know.
This is why the
So
Europeans
and, and,
came
and our
and they
people
saw
must
it.
learn how to use it to the benefit of Africans. It's
That's
time
right.
we use it to the benefit of Africans.
That's right, my brother. That's right. And
Yeah, man. So we're working on the next release right now, and I'm paying homage to the motherland in reggae, and hopefully this song that I'm putting out will become an anthem for every African
yes, I like the
at
sound of
home
that.
and abroad.
I like the sound of that, and
Hmm.
we will bust that tune left, right, and center when it come
Most
out.
definitely, man.
Uh,
You'll be the first to get it.
well, I would appreciate that, because we have like on a Monday, we
Yes,
have the Roots Rock Reggae Show,
yes,
where DJ Empress, one of our own selectress, does like a nice and easy start to the show, and then the second hour, she goes into her roots music and the cultural side of the music, and
yes,
that would fit in her show as well as my shows, So you got it there, where we can spread it out across the world, because
yes,
Pure Vibes
yes,
Radio is an internet station, not just local to where we are, but it's a
yes,
global thing. So once the music played, you have global listeners, and they will take it in,
yes.
so your music gets heard all over the place, man. Simple as that.
Yes, and that's the mission, is to use the music, the positive message within the music to bring the people together. We need more unity in the world. We need
True.
unity amongst the artists. We need unity amongst the producers. We need unity amongst the radio. We need unity in every corner,
I tell you
so that we can
something.
show the younger generations
That's
that
right.
we are united, and then they will come and keep.
You see, the thing is with that is you got so many people now, right,
Mhm.
are getting so envious and bad mind when they see progression is happening. You have producers against producers, promoters against
Yes,
promoters, and they forget the main goal. They
yes,
forget the goal is to get the music out there and support the artists. You have
yes.
so many promoters now. Some of them have dropped out of the game because of what's been going on,
Yeah,
and now you have to be strong minded, and stand your grounds and do your thing for the artist. It's not about the promoter and self praise. It's about getting the
yes,
music out there and supporting the artist and keeping our music alive, because the
yes,
world
yes.
wants to hear our music. The world wants to hear good vibes, good music, and all them kind of things. Trust me.
Positive, positive, positive.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we have to take away self. You know, I don't do this of myself. The music come to me through inspiration. Sometimes 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, a melody will come up. You know, and when it come, I just write it down. You know,
Right, right, right.
see.
Yeah.
So we have to take away self. It's a spiritual thing. Music is a vibration.
Mm-hmm.
and it give life.
Yes. You see, like how you say you write it down. I was talking to one artist not too long ago, and what he says was, early hours in the morning, similar kind of
Yes,
thing. Inspiration just come from nowhere, you know.
yes,
And it just because you have your little device now, your mobile
yes,
phone, you can put it on record.
yes,
So if a tune comes into his head, he can hum the tune into the phone,
yes.
or lyrics come, words come, he can still do the same thing, sing it
The
into the phone, record it. And the next
the
day now, when you go to studio and things, you know how the beat is going to be, you know what the lyrics are, because sometimes you
yes.
sleep and wake and you say, I had a dream, I had a vision or something, and then you can't quite recall. But if you capture that moment, you can
Yeah,
make
man, you
that a
always have to
reality.
capture the moment, because it's a continuous flow. Ideas will continuously flow towards you. So you have to develop a system how you're gonna maintain, hone your skill, whether you're gonna use a recorder. I like my writing pad, you know. Yeah, I like my
Yes.
writing pad, and I put down my ideas, and then I'll arrange, and I'll put a bridge, or I put what I need in there. And sometimes I go on the studio and then it just come free flowing,
This
you
is
know,
it, This is
you
it.
know.
Yeah.
So I just record it right there because I'm there in the studio, and I record it and go back and listen to what I record, and put it. But
Hmm.
music, yeah, man, as I say, it's a vibration and an energy that it it, it it was in the beginning was the word, and the word was music. It
That's
was a sound.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're born in music and music is in the blood, man. So it's
Yes,
all
yes,
all about
yes.
the music. Now, we're talking about the inspiration just comes to you, right?
Yeah,
And the vibes just comes to you.
yeah,
And you know how you want it to sound. You know how the rhythm should feel because it
yes,
sounds to me like you're a perfectionist.
yes,
So
yes.
do you also contribute to how the rhythm comes and how the rhythm is built? Do you
Most definitely,
do you
most
play
definitely.
instruments as well, or you
Well,
you know what you want to hear?
I don't play instrument, but I hear the sound, and my producer is so skillful that he'll jump on the keyboard, and I'll kind of hum with my mouth, or tell him the sound I want, and then we'll come up with that.
And it's created,
Of
yeah.
course, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like the killing. I give you an idea. The killing of his stop. We go na 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 na. The music pretty much came off that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was how it started. Na na
Uh-huh.
na 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 na. Yeah.
And then you
So
build and build
different
and build
sound.
on top
Yeah.
of that, yeah?
Yes, and we build the sound, and that's why my process of putting out music take me so long.
Right.
Because if it don't sound good, I'm not gonna put it out.
Hmm.
No, 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 no. I believe that the music must have certain ingredients in it, spiritual ingredients.
True.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yes.
man. You have to. If it don't have no spiritual ingredient, it don't have no life.
No, man, you have to season up the tune. You can't have it so raw.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll start with one sound, and we end up with a total different sound when the product complete.
Uh-huh. So
You know.
when you're in the studio, right?
Yeah,
I know from previous experience, by
yeah,
being in the studio myself and being amongst people in the studio, like Papa Michigan, I've been in the studio with him and a few other people,
yeah,
UK artists them as well. And
yeah,
sometimes you may be in the studio and you will work hard on one tune, and another day, right, you can
yeah.
lick out what 5 tunes in
Yeah,
one
yeah.
day. You
Sometimes you go in there, and you record. I record vocal for 3, 4 tune in one shot. You know, like I give you an instant. Last Saturday I was in the studio, um, dropping the vocal for the one that we're mixing now.
right.
Because all the backgrounds was there already. I had a guide voice on it, so it was my turn now to solidify the main vocal, and we went in, and it was one take. And my producer looked at me and said, "Man, hey Kush, easy, you want take artist,
That's the way to be,
I
man.
was in there long, yeah. I put in some ad libs and then we say, okay, all right, it gone to the mixing stage now,
See
you
there?
know.
Yes.
So that's how we do it because, you know, I can't wait. Once I open one file,
Yeah, yeah.
that song have to be finished with right there because the next one or the next two is coming up, you
Mhm.
know.
Mhm.
So right now I'm focusing on putting out that Dennis Brown, a tribute to Dennis Emmanuel Brown. You know, I would say a mentor before Dennis passed on.
Mhm. Mhm.
I had the
Mhm.
privilege of meeting him,
Oh, you
and
did? Because I was gonna ask you that. I
yeah,
was gonna
man,
ask
bam,
you if you
bam.
did meet up with him.
Yeah, I did meet up with him and Lee Rice. It was at Lee Rice house.
Yes.
Yeah, man, and he gave me good encouragement. So this track that I'm gonna put out is real tribute to Dennis Emmanuel Brown.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
man, I still
whoa.
wish he was around.
Man, I tell you, sadly miss. It's
Yeah,
like
man.
the big stars and legends that we grow up with. We don't want them to go, but when they're gone, like it's like a
Yeah,
big hole is left in the music.
it's a void that cannot be filled, because Dennis was a unique leader in his own right. you know, his way of carrying himself as a musician and how he delivers his message. I never see Dennis and Dennis not in a vest and I'm always dressed nice, dressed impeccable,
Uh huh.
you
That's
know.
cool.
So
Cool,
down
man.
to his dressing, I've never seen Dennis and Dennis out of place. Yeah, man.
That's
So
the
that
style, man.
showed
That's
me
the
that I have to
style.
carry myself a certain way.
Yes. Yes. Setting a trend.
Yeah, but he can't be replaced. But just for
No,
the
man.
love and my respect for him,
He has he has
I'm putting
inspired
out
so
and
many people.
hopefully someone from his foundation and his children. I know Ivan live in London there.
Hmm.
Send out some greetings to her, and hold her head up high and his children hold their head up high.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
man.
yeah, yeah. So, in the works that you're doing now, right, and
Yeah,
all the artist names that you've mentioned before, right,
yeah,
and plus your new project, and the experience that you have with working with some of these guys,
yeah.
who would you say gave you the biggest encouragement?
Dean.
Dean Fraser.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Tell us a little
Yeah,
more.
man. The first time I ever play a track for him is a track called Journey. I don't know if you have it, and him sit in the car with me and him said to me, say, man, you sound good. Love this. He said, just keep on pushing. Anything we can do to support you.
Mm-hmm.
I will be there for you. So I have both his phone number in my phone. Anything, if I have a contract, I can call him and talk to him about it. And yeah, him give me a lot of support.
Well, that is good.
Yeah, man.
That
Dean,
is
Dean
good.
is Dean is a good friend of mine. Very,
Mm-hmm.
very, very good friend of mine. Give me a lot of support.
Yeah.
And from time to time, Taddy P is there to giving ideas. We'll
Yeah.
call him up on step while we in the studio working and him come on and WhatsApp and flex with us. So yeah, man, we get good encouragement from them people. But
Yeah.
Dean is the top guy that, yeah, man, you can call him anytime and he never say no to my phone call. Even if I'm in a studio session, he may say, I'm in a session, I'll call you back and him always do. So enough respect to Mr. Fraser for that, him never leave me out.
Oh, that is wonderful. That is
Yeah,
absolutely
man.
wonderful.
I even have other people that want to get in touch with him and say, yo, Kush, me need this done. Need Dean for do this. I'm just call him up and him just do it and send it back to me same way. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
enough respect to Mr. Fraser.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man. He's a stalwart in our industry.
And what I tell you,
Yeah,
he
man.
is, because you have Sly and Robbie. Unfortunately, Robbie gone. You
Yeah,
know,
Robbie
you,
Parson and
that's right.
Shadan. And
That's
me
right.
hear you play some Umbilic. Well, me hear some Umbilic was played. I don't know if it was you, but
Yeah.
yeah, man. That was one of his artists, too.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the
man.
thing is that, with a little story about Amberlink, he used to work in a bank.
Yeah.
And then he had this talent that people saying you can sing, and I think what was it, some Sam Cooke songs I think he was doing, Yeah,
Yeah.
and the next thing you know, it's a different way of life. The music call him, and
Yeah,
he
man.
is a great singer. And he's doing his own thing right now. Ambalik. And that's a really, really good story.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I talked to him sometime last year. I talked to Ambalik. He's somewhere down there in Florida.
Mm, yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
man.
Because I'd love to bring him on the show as well. But we're
Yeah.
working on a whole heap of things, for this year and next year in the background.
Yes.
And like I said to you before, we're growing, we're growing, we're growing, and all these things helps one another. I scratch your back, you scratch mine, kind of thing. And we
Yeah,
get
man. And as you grow, I will grow with you, man.
see
Because
that.
that's it, man.
That's
You
it.
know,
That's it, man.
a
So,
chain is as strong as its weakest link,
true,
and no
true.
man is an island.
And no man stands alone. Yeah,
No
man.
man stands alone.
Uh-huh.
You
You
know.
know the words and the lyrics.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
So we must all strive for excellence in everything we do. We must strive for excellence. We must put Jah first. I
Yes.
mean, where you want to call him Allah, Buddha, whatever, but
That's right.
make sure that ingredients is into what you're doing. If you're gonna be a shoemaker, try to be the best shoemaker. If it's a street sweeper, be the best street sweeper. You're a disc jockey, be the best disc jockey. You
Yes.
understand what I mean?
Yes,
But make
because you,
sure.
you say that, right? And also, I heard very similar things from the great late Muhammad Ali, right?
Yes.
Somebody said to him, it was a question like, if you wasn't a boxer, what would you be like? And do you think you'd be a successful man? Muhammad Ali said to him, like, if I was a road sweeper, I would be the greatest road sweeper there is.
Exactly.
So you have to set your mind and have that mentality of being
Yes.
the best you can be. And he went through a lot of things, and even when he passed, you had black, white, Chinese, Indian, every nation paying
Yes.
tribute and tuning in to his funeral because he
Yes.
touched the world.
I was one of them.
He touched the world, and because of what he has done, he was the best boxer by far because
Yes.
that man was so fit that people never realized how fit he was. Can you dance for 15 rounds? you know, many boxers they're flat foot. They
Yes.
march, they
He
march.
was moving.
The man was skipping from beginning to end. And you
Yeah.
need a whole heap of energy and stamina for that. You know,
Yes.
and not only was he a good dancer in the ring, he can fight as well.
Yes.
While you're watching
Yes.
his feet, him a thump away at your head.
Yes.
So he was very psychological, in the way
Yes.
that he fought, and being one of the best. Outspoken, but he had the power and the strength of the Almighty behind him. Because he never leave
Exactly.
out his
So
God.
you have to have that spiritual ingredients. You have to have that connection with the creator.
Yes.
You have to. You have to have some personal time. Do nothing without the Almighty. You know,
Yes, man.
Jah first.
Yes.
Some people chase money, some people chasing fame. But I always say one thing. My greatest wealth that I can acquire in this life and time is wisdom. So each day I rise and see the sun, I seek wisdom.
True.
You know,
Yes. And have you got any other brothers, sisters that are following in your trend, with the music?
not brothers that are following, but I have a cousin who just released a track last year. I actually helped him out getting it out there to his call. I should have been me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
He's here
right.
in New York. Yeah.
Okay.
But from the Folks Brothers side, one of my cousin Micah, he's in Chicago. He's a producer.
All right. So,
Yeah.
so you have music in the family, left, right, and center.
The whole family, man, from both sides, my mother's side and my father's side. So I couldn't really escape this musical mission.
Yeah, and your mother could sing.
My mom, no, she don't really sing. My mom goes to church. Yeah, maybe she sing in church, but as far as performing, no. Her brothers are musicians.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, Yeah,
So,
brothers and another cousin. But yeah, the family. I even have relative. My mother's cousin is actually Carol Thompson. You might know her. You know.
oh, UK Carol Thompson?
Yeah, man. That's my
Yes,
mother's cousin,
man.
man. It's my mother's second cousin. So me and her is third cousin.
But what a small world.
Yeah, and Mikey Fletcher that play bass. That
Yeah.
used to play in 809. It's the same family. So when I tell you my family into the music in Jamaica and around the world
So your
is
mother
fact.
and Carol Thompson are relatives.
Yeah, man.
But wait.
Yeah, man, from King Lass in Trelawney, man.
What? Wow, wow,
Yeah, I
wow.
remember when Carol's father passed away, our father passed away
Mm,
in a car accident. He
mm,
came home to visit,
mm-hmm,
and
yeah.
I was a young youth.
Right.
Yeah, man, she was home there. I know she doing her thing
Yeah,
still.
because she's well known as one of the UK's top lovers rock artists and singer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that's my blood, man. That's my blood. So the music is ingrained in my blood.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's great. It's great. It's great. That is something that is
Yeah,
really
and you're
revealing.
the first one that I share it with, really.
Uh-huh. You see, when you
Yeah,
talk and
man.
talk, the more things come out, man. You get to know it.
Yeah, and another cousin of mine played bass for Sean Paul, Daval Fletcher, which is Mikey Fletcher's cousin too.
What we eat, why?
Yeah, man, and Mikey used to play with Dean in 809 from back in the day. So
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
yeah, man, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes. So
yeah.
it's truly, truly, truly there, Boy, so if you never whoa, because if you, boy, if you never enter music, who knows where you'd be right now?
Well, yeah, some people are born to do certain things.
True.
Yeah, man, you're born even the music here. I knew at some point that's what I want to do. Right now, that's all I want to do. All I want to do is make good music and present it to the world and perform for the people and sit down and talk with the people like come here and you talk right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
All right. Okay then. What? Let me see. How can I put this?
Yeah.
What is the funniest thing that you've learned about music and in connection with people?
Funniest thing about music.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's not even the funny part
Or the
about it. It's the
strangest
ups
thing.
and downs that
Yeah.
you will face.
Uh-huh.
It's not an easy road, but you cannot give in. You cannot give up. You have to keep moving. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And and take encouragement. You
Yes.
know,
Yeah, yeah. Me
because
understand that.
yeah, there's a level of seriousness when it comes to delivering the music. Because if you take it for a joke, it won't work.
True,
but
true.
but when you're in the studio, you can have fun. There's time for fun.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
man.
So when you spend all day in the studio, right?
Yeah, yeah.
How you manage to eat? Does somebody do a little stop and do some cooking or a little cook up or yeah take out or something?
Well, when we go to the studio, we usually bring fruits. Fruits is
Right.
what I use on around. I really meat, and my producer is not a meat person; he's a Rasta man.
Right.
So we have juice and we have the fruits and everything around here. So by the time you leave the studio and go home, it's time to get a shower and sleep or
Uh-huh.
spend like a time
Uh-huh.
unwind, with your family. I'm a
Yes.
family man, and my wife Rose, Princess Rose, as I call her. Give her a
Definitely.
title. She support me 100% on what I do.
One, that's
Yeah,
great.
man. She
That's
make sure
great.
that I have everything that I need.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She ever do any
So,
backing vocals for you?
you know what? It's funny how you said that because we were at just last week. A festival was here. The Hawaiians, they do reggae very big, and they have a annual festival,
Uh-huh.
a 3-day festival. So we went one of the night, and while we were there, my producer was there, and he turned to her and he said, "Hey, you gotta come over to the studio to come do some backup vocal for Kush." And she said, "Really, me?" I'm gonna say, "Yeah, man, you can do it, man. You can do it. We're gonna bring you over." So yeah, We'll get her on one of the tracks or a couple of the tracks.
That's nice. That would be
So it
great.
was funny. It maybe that's the confirmation because
Yes.
my producer put it to her
You
that she
see?
need to be in the studio doing some background vocal. Yeah, I tried to get her involved, but behind the scene, she worked very well with Jen, with the
Yeah.
promotions and
Yes.
anything I'm doing. If I'm doing a music video, she try organize things
Right,
for me,
right, right, right.
stuff like that.
So another door is possibly opening right now for her to be on vocals.
Yeah, even before the interview, she came and she said, "Tell me something. What you wearing today? Let me see you." Because she thought we were gonna be on video. What you wearing today?
All right,
Oh
all
yeah, man. Yeah, I have that.
right.
My wardrobe assistant.
What, you're well blessed, man. You're well looked
Yeah,
after.
man. We give thanks, man. They say you have to incorporate the family into what you're doing, especially when you're gonna
Yeah.
take it
A
out to the
oneness.
broader world.
I
To share
oneness that
yourself.
man.
And,
I oneness that. And
yes.
sounds like a great woman. You make me envious already.
Just choose one out there for you, man.
Yes, man, I'm telling you, the vibes is good amongst you. The vibes is
Yes.
good, man, and the better you can understand each other, the better the whole relationship thing is.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes. And
give
when you go out there,
thanks.
the people will feel the energy.
Give thanks, man. Give thanks for that. Yes, definitely. And also, you say you're a family man, so, when you're not in the studio and you're not making music, how do you spend your time?
Usually reading.
Right.
Yeah, man, I read a lot.
Historical books or
Yeah, a lot of historical book, history, and mainly right now I'm researching a lot of things on Africa.
right.
Africa. Read up on one book I'm reading now is called Man. It was
Man.
written by a man called Manly P. Hall. Yeah, yeah. It's called the Grand Symbol of the Mystery.
Right, okay. Because
Yeah, yeah.
there's so many things now that's being revealed, and well, the world is now open,
Well,
and you can find so much more things than when we were going to school, you know. I mean, let's go back to when I started the show. I played a little tribute to Jashaka.
yes.
Growing up, right? Me never even heard the name Shaka before, but as you get a little bit more into the black history, you know that
Right.
Shaka was a king of the Zulu tribe.
Yes. And that's
He
why they
was a
call him
warrior.
Shaka the Zulu warrior.
See there? That's right.
Yeah, yeah. They call him Shaka the Zulu warrior.
And I was
You know?
wondering, way back then in the 70s, how the hell did this guy get to know about Africa and these kings and warriors?
Well, you have to remember,
When we were
Jamaicans are
never,
not old,
never, we
are
were never
very,
told.
huh?
We were never told of anything that is good out of Africa.
That's true, but Jamaicans per se, the Africans that came out of Jamaica were some of the smartest people.
Yes, man.
Yeah, they held on to their roots. That's
True.
one of the reasons why reggae music rose up out of Jamaica. If you even take Peter Touch was a well knowledgeable guy.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yes.
yeah, he studied.
That's it.
And you have to stay abreast with the continent.
Mm-hmm.
I learned about Massa Musa.
That's
Who
right.
was Massa Musa? Massa Musa was once a king of Timbuktu
Mm-hmm.
who ruled the Malian Empire and was the wealthiest man, more wealthier than anyone.
Incumbent, yes, I've heard about it. More than Bill
Yeah,
Gates and all of them put together.
together,
Steve Jobs and all them big man who
together.
earn
He went to
billions.
Egypt and spend in Egypt on his way to Mecca, and it boosts the economy.
That's
You
it.
know,
Yeah. Yes,
you
yes,
know.
yes.
So it's
Yeah.
it's it's good for us to study our history.
Because there's a
You
lot
know,
there. There's a lot there. And it
a
makes
lot
you
a lot of
proud of who you are.
untold stories.
That's right.
You know, yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
untold history. You know,
That's
who
right.
who knew that there was a black pope? Yeah, and
Well,
also a Roman emperor, a black
yes.
Roman empire. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
That's right. That's right. There was,
You know?
and it's like, there was a black queen of England, Queen Charlotte.
Yes, yes.
You know,
Queen Charlotte was a black queen
that's
for
right.
sure.
You know what I'm
Y-
talking about, man. Sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
When you start
You know?
looking to the history, you become more self-aware, and
Ye-
be proud
ye-
of yourself, because for generations they've been telling you negativity, and you
yes.
feel like down pressed, you know. Right? So
Ah.
now the awakening is happening, not just
And we
between
are the
us.
ones who are responsible for that reemergence of the knowledge.
That's right.
And the awakening is happening within I and I, you know.
Yes,
That
sir.
awakening is our responsibility to pass it on, you know, in good measure, you know.
Definitely. Because you see, the thing is now, we are getting wiser, and our next generation are getting wiser to the truth about civilization. Kings and
Yes,
kingdoms,
yes,
queen and
yes.
queendoms were originally formed in Africa. Europeans
Yes,
came and saw that.
mathematics.
Mathematics,
Mathematics
yes.
came out of Kenya.
Medicine, brethren.
Medicine,
Medicine, yes.
geometry,
That's it. That's it.
you know.
All this kind of thing, and the medical science and things like that, and what they would, because even from way back when, from before the beginning of time, you can put it
Mhm.
that way. Man has
Yes.
has worked with the vegetation and the land around him, and and
And
then
understand the cycles of the seasons and when to
that's right.
plant and when to reap and when to sow.
Exactly, exactly.
You know?
And one of the healing things is they knew the bush, the herb, the plant that can cure you of diarrhea, of any stomach ache, headache, whatever. They knew a bush tea to make to
Yes.
cure you
Yes.
of different things. None of the synthetic things that they're doing and creating today in a pharmaceutical lab. They had the whole world of chemistry around them, living right before their eyes.
Yes. Yes.
So
Even
they
even in
had.
Africa today, there's one there's one nut that's celebrated. They even give it as a gift. You might know it as busy in Jamaica. They
Oh
call it
yeah,
soda nut.
yes, yes, yes. The
The,
busy, yeah,
the
man.
knowledge, the knowledge that is surrounded by just that one
Mm,
is so vast.
yeah,
We haven't begun to study it.
yeah. The world is out there right now, It's ours to learn from it,
Yes, it's
And
ours to conquer.
that's right,
It's ours
that's
to
right.
conquer, and it's truly I and I's responsibility to bring our people back together,
Yes,
to show the
and we,
importance
yes, and we can spread all of that through music.
by just through the music.
See that?
The music is going to bring the people together
See
and
that?
bring back the kingdoms of the earth together and
That's it.
bring back the 13 tribe of Israel together, the
See,
forgotten tribes.
oh man, you're talking the talk now. You're just
Yeah,
warming
man.
up now. You're just warming up now.
Yeah, man. Because the crown, the triple crown, is still there, Those three sacred gifts,
Yes,
seeing three sacred relics are
yes.
there protected. They
Hmm.
don't have the Ark of the Covenant, but we know where it is.
That's right. That's
So it's
right.
just for our people to come together because when the Ark come out,
Mm.
all the war going on in the earth will cease.
That's right, my man. Yes,
And the true leader will come forward with it in
that's
due
right.
time.
That's right. And in
Mhm.
in between that time and this time, as the scripture says, there shall be wars and rumors
And
of war.
rumors of wars.
Right, and that is what's happening right now, today.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, we
know,
see the fulfillment of the prophecies happening right before our eyes.
that's it. So we have to
You know?
draw closer to the Almighty.
Yeah. And the message is buried in No Man Can Change. That's one of the songs that I write.
All
If
right,
you look
okay,
at it,
all
it's
right.
only
So
Jah alone.
yes, man, for
So
real.
let's look to him.
Hmm.
Yeah, man.
So in this time now, right, and people want to know more about Prince Kush. Where
Yeah.
can they find more information about Prince Kush?
Well, I'm on every digital platform. I'm on Spotify, iTunes. I built my own website. So if you
What?
follow me at Prince Kush 4711 on Instagram and you look below, there's a link to my website. Because I believe that every artist should have a website.
True,
And
true.
there on the website you'll find links to my interviews, links to all of my songs that are released. you'll find my bio, and you also find a booking page. You want to book
Wow.
Prince Kush for a show, you
Uh-huh.
can book.
You well
Jen
organized,
Cheshire for
man. You well organized.
yeah, man. You have to, like I said, you have been studying the business, and so you have to set up your own team and set up yourself, and eventually the people will hear what you're doing and come and join it.
That's right. That's right. It's progression on top of progression. It's God's
Yes,
work and God's will.
yes.
You
So we're
can't
laying
run
the
from it.
groundwork. We're laying the groundwork. So yeah, Prince Kush 4711 at Instagram or www.princekush.net.
All right.
www.princekush.net. You'll find everything about me. Find all my music there.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, someone will see something that they love. And I'm looking forward to get on them shows out there in Europe, man. Definitely. Them festivals coming up, we're waiting on the promoters to call.
Yes, man. Because there's some promoters here. Let me just check. Because you have Angie G over there in Germany and also Sister Sharon Bentley. They're both
Greetings
promoters.
to Sister Sharon Bentley and Prince Kush here, and greetings to the sister over there in Germany, man.
Angie
Prince
G.
Kush is ready to come anytime.
See it there,
Yeah,
So
man.
when
Yeah,
the
man.
when the time comes, and everything work out right, I'm sure you will be appearing in one of the shows over there in Germany.
Most
One of them
definitely.
reggae jam things.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I'm looking forward to working with the people out there.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man,
Yes.
because we have to take this message to the four corners of the earth.
True, true. Yes, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so that would. Be really, really great. So we're gonna have to keep the link, because the time is upon us. We're already done an
Well,
hour.
I want to say thank you to everyone out there at Pure Vibes Radio.
Yes, man.
And yourself, DJ Red Lion,
Yeah, man.
and I will be looking about some jingles for you,
Oh, bless
to
you. Bless you, my
strengthen
brother.
you on your journey. And
Yes,
before
man.
you go, I just want to say, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of
Of
the
the
ungodly,
ungodly.
nor standeth in the ways of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth your fruit in due season. His leaves also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. But the ungodly aren't so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord know the ways of the righteous, but the ways of the ungodly shall perish. Selah. Jah be with you, my brother. Jah bless you. Jah
Blessings.
bless the show.
Yes.
May everyone listening tonight be blessed by your work. Continue the great work, my brother.
And
Jah
thank
is with
you. Thank you for joining us and sparing us some of your time. Time is
Yes,
precious, and it is a blessing to spread
Yes,
your
I.
music
Yes, I.
and
And
your
give thanks to
verbs.
Miss Jen Cheshire over there.
Yes,
I wish you
man.
have a wonderful time there in Great Britain. We look
Yes,
forward
man.
to see her soon.
Yes, man. So enjoy the rest of your day because we know there's a big time difference. So
Yeah, man.
give
Yeah, man.
thanks.
It's love and respect everywhere, man. Pure love.
Yes, it's pure niceness and pure vibes, and that's what we
Yes.
run around here. Blessed
Yeah,
love to
man.
you and the family, and love to you and the entire crew, the
Yeah,
studio
man.
crew,
And
everybody you're
we'll meet up.
working with.
We'll meet up real soon, my brother.
Yes,
Definitely.
yeah. And
All
also
right.
blessings to Jen, as always, yes.
Irie.
Yeah,
Yes, man.
unfortunately
I'll
she
bless.
can't be here tonight, but the show has been recorded, so she's gonna get a copy.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Jen is a gem in this music industry, man. The world is getting to know her and her works. She's
That's
doing a
right.
lot of works for a
That's
lot of
right.
artists.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah, man. I'm blessed to have her.
Uh-huh. So, guidance and protection to each and everyone tuning in, and guidance and protection to you, and also blessed love, and keep the faith, and keep doing what you're doing. Every day is a learning day, so we learn more and more each day to make ourselves stronger, wiser,
And
and
remember,
better.
wisdom is the greatest wealth you can acquire.
Yes,
So
man.
seek ye first wisdom, and all things shall be added.
Yes, man. Blessed love.
Yes.
Keep
Yeah,
safe.
Jagai.
Yeah.
Jagai.
Blessings. Wow, what an artist. Yeah, what a conversation. I love the vibes and people. We're running out of time right now, but I'm going to squeeze out one more tune from the artist before I go, because, oh man, I tell you, from grandfather days, with Old Carolina, I drop a piece of that tune there. And I think I'll play that, and I might be able to squeeze out one more before I go, but I have to make you all remember the tune because it is a classic tune. And now from grandfather to father to grandson, what? My gosh, the lineage is there, and the power of the music is there, and it's in the blood. Every one of us who appreciate the music appreciate the vibes that we bring. This is purevibesradio.org. Guidance and protection to each and every one. Until next time, blessed love. But I'm going to leave you with the Old Carolina from the great, great Folk Brothers. And from their loins come the man we just spoke to, Prince Kush. So what a wicked piece of tune this is. Original foundation music. Yes, I want to say, big up yourself, Natalie. Good to see you about the place, man. Easy Sister P. Sister Sharon Bentley. Blessed love to you and yours. Yes, man. Bless up yourself, Luther. Easy Moody Nash, the mix master. Yes, man. Also going out to Angie G. Blessed love every time. Lady, respect the ear, sir. And all those on the outside. Facebook family and crew, big one myself. Big shout goes out to the Morgan family. Courtney, Kingsley, Barry, Fitzy, Sister Karen, Lord, Music Messiah. Big shout goes out to Yvette Taylor. All those on the outside, guidance and protection. And do remember, tomorrow is Friday. And we have the Fire Friday vibes kicking off from around 7 o'clock with the Red Lion in session. Followed by the great Moody Nash from Outer J.A., the mix master who leads the way. I'm telling you. You want to listen to the vibes and how him play. Mix Master Moody Nash, I hope everything is alright and work out fine, my brother. Because we're ready to fling it down. Manners, love and respect goes out to each and every one. All our silent listeners, global listeners. Manners.
I'll hear this. I'll hear this. I'll hear this. I'll hear this.
Killing off his stop, dub.
Pure Vibes Radio.
Guidance and protection to each and every one. Keep yourself safe and keep the faith. More love, more blessings to each and every one. Guidance, one love, oneness. Stay tuned and stay blessed.
Killing has to stop.
Never make joy.
Right? Yes, sir. Right? Yes, sir. Killing has to stop. Killing has to stop.
Champion ruling sound. Red Lion representing UK worldwide.
Stay tuned, keep it locked. This is the top music and top song. Pure Vibes Radio. Where's the music?
Pure Vibes Radio. Pure Vibes Radio.
Killing has children want. Children want.
Stay tuned, keep it locked. This is the top music and top song. Pure Vibes Radio. Where's the musical crowd?
Pure Vibes Radio.